Good evening, this is Dr. Do again. This video is for outside of medicine. Continue with Psalm reading. Today I'm going to read Psalm 24. I'm going to read it. Psalm 24. For the director of music, a Psalm of David. O Lord, the King rejoice in your strength. How great is his joy in the victories you gave. You have granted him the desire of his heart, and have not withheld the request of his lips. You welcomed him with rich blessings, and placed a crown of pure gold on his head. He asked you for life, and you gave it to him. Length of days forever and ever. Through the victories you gave, his glory is great. You have bestowed on him splendor and majesty. Surely you have granted him eternal blessings, and made him glad with the joy of your presence. For the king trusted in the Lord through the unfailing love of the Most High. He will not be shaken. Your hand will lay hold on all your enemies, and your right hand will seize your foes. At the time of your appearing, you will make him like a fiery furnace. In his wrath, the Lord will swallow them up, and his fire will consume them. You will destroy their descendants from the earth, their posterity from mankind. Though they plot evil against you, and devise wicked scheme, they cannot succeed. For you will make them turn their backs when you aim at them with drawn bow. Be exalted, O Lord, in your strength. We will sing and praise your mighty. So this is Psalm 21. Again, did not say at what circumstances and where he was when he wrote this psalm. It just say for director of music, a Psalm of David. O Lord, the King rejoice in your strength. How great is his joy in the victories you give. You have granted him the desire of his heart, and have not withheld the request of his lips. You welcomed him with rich blessings, and placed a crown of pure gold on his head. He asked you for life, and you gave it to him. Length of days forever and ever. So this is all of these verses saying that the king has been blessed by the God. Did not say, or probably refer to himself. He has been succeeded, and he has been praying so hard after all of those harshness, difficult time, and eventually Lord granted him so much joy, and especially he asked for life, and you give it to him, length of days forever and ever, which means he lives long. Long live the king, because of God. Probably if refer to himself, my guessing is at his old age, he has been living long, satisfied life, even though there's some turmoil, there's some against some battles within the families or the nations, but still eventually, if you recall in the Bible, David lived quite long and a peaceful life after one of his sons rebelling. I think that's probably the last war against David and his family. So after that, he was just living a long, peaceful life, if I'm right. But definitely, it's an interesting story to read about David. Through the victories you gave, his glory is great. You gave bestowed on him splendor and majesty, this is also very satisfaction at forever and ever, length of days forever and ever. Or it could be he praises the other king. So, but like I said, I couldn't tell whether it's for him or for Saul. But I think to me it's like him. He's the king. He has received all the blessings from God. But I think it's going to be interesting to find out of each psalm at what circumstances he wrote it. Anyway, surely you have granted him eternal blessings and made him glad with the joy of your presence. For the king trusts in the Lord through the unfailing love of the Most High. He will not be shaken. Again, the king, because the king David, because I have the faith, or could be, or the king has the faith, so the Lord bless the king with the splendor and joy. Your hand will lay hold on all your enemies, and your right hand will seize your foes. It's a blessing for the king. From here, looks like he's praising for Saul. I could be, so it's hard to say, but basically he's saying the king is God chosen, and the king has the faith, and the God, they believe the Lord reward the king, whoever the king is, either Saul or David, at this, or probably he's blessing Solomon, but it did not say. I couldn't find information what is this, but basically it's talk about the, if you believe the God you choose, and the God will reward you, regardless it's Saul, David, or Solomon, as long as you follow the God decree and follow what God asks you to do it. So you'll be blessed. That's probably about this Psalm 21. Okay, at the time of your appearing, you will make them like a fiery furnace. In his wrath, the Lord will swallow them up. His fire will consume them. This again says that if the enemy fight against you, the Lord will come to help you, to swallow those, consume them, like a fire furnace to consume the enemies. You will destroy their descendants from the earth, their posterity from mankind. Again, it's about how wonderful the God will protect you and your descendants. Though they plot evil against you and devise wicked schemes, they cannot succeed. Again, like the enemies, they always trying to plot evil against you, but the Lord will be with you. For you will make them turn their backs, and when you aim at them with drawn bow, like when you try to shoot them with the bow, and they will be destroyed. Be exalted, O Lord, in your strength. We will sing and praise your might. Then on behalf of the king, O Lord, in your strength, we will sing and praise your might. So this is the Psalm 21. Again, do not know at what circumstances when he wrote this, or for whom, but there's a king here he mentioned, because we know that Israel had a king, Saul, David, and Solomon. After Solomon is divided to different nations, and when Solomon inherited the kingship, David is already passed away. So the king here might refer to Saul, to him, or to Solomon. If to Saul, then he's singing at Saul's court to praise him, to encourage him, even though he was told he's going to be king, but he still, at this moment, if that's the case, he's still serving with the right position. You're the king, I still praise you, I encourage you, I ask God bless you. Or if he referred to himself, he said, after all of those battlings and harshness, flee from enemies, and God bless him with all, and will continuously bless him. Or if this is the blessing he is passing to his son, Solomon, then just wish Solomon will be blessed by the Lord. He believed, and hope Solomon will continue to believe the Lord, and the Lord will continue to bless Solomon and his children. So again, from this Psalm 21, I see the praise, the humble heart, as a king or as a musician serving the king, or to bless the next coming king, as the faith and thanksgiving, like the God has done so many things, keep the life extended, when the king asks for life, you extend it ever and ever. And also the faith, continue ask for blessing. Your children will be protected, or my children will be protected from generation to generation. So be exalted, O Lord, in your strength. We will sing and praise you might. Regardless of what, we will praise you. We will have faith in you forever. So that's Psalm 21. I like this literal, in terms of literal writings. I think it's a very good one to read, to enjoy the each of words and how he put everything together. Use these parables. I think it's very fun to read it. Thank you for watching, and you can interpret it by yourself in your way. I will see you next time.